You're watching Homegirl Creates with me, Adora.
Or should I say, unhinged. First thing I'm going to do is tape the box shut. I'm just going to use good old duct tape. Next, I'm going to mark where I want to cut the box apart and make the lid. I'm using a Sharpie and a ruler. I decided I wanted my lid to be at an angle, so I measured 1 inch and then 2 inches and drew the lines. You can make it straight across or at an angle. Do what you want. It's your box.
Now we're gonna cut it, but not with that knife. No, we're gonna use my handy dandy box cutter. I love this tool. It's one of my favorite. And I'm using a metal ruler, so I'm gonna line it up on my line and score it.
Then I'm going to come back in and cut it deeper until I've cut all the way through and all the way around. A few years back, I was a sandwich artist at a sub shop. And in my spare time at work, when all the chores were done on the clipboard and all the chips were organized, I would go around with a knife and I would cut all the cardboard flaps off the boxes because, man, they were in the way. You'd go in there to grab some extra mayonnaise packets and you'd have to fandangle with all the cardboard flaps all the time. So I just made them so they were easy grab and go.
Now I have it cut apart. And 2 pieces. Voila! Look at that! And it will open like this, like a square Pac-Man. Wah, wah.
I want these flaps to lay flat, so I'm going to use some hot glue with my gun set on low heat. Always use caution when using hot glue. And then I'm going to press it down in there and secure. Look at that, nice and flat. It also gives the box structure. I got these hinges at Walmart.
And then I hot glued them to the side.
Now with my piercing tool, I am going to punch a hole through the hinge, through the 2 layers of cardboard, and come out on the other side. Give it a little oomph, a little twist, and there it is. I will later come in here with some brads and make sure my hinges are well secured. With the paper that was used as packing material in my mystery mail package, I'm going to cut it into pieces. I'm just making strips. They're about 4 inches by 1.5 inches. I don't know, I didn't measure it, just cut it. I mixed glue and water about equal parts, and I'm going to dip each piece of paper strip and squeeze and drip off the excess and put it onto the box. My goal here is to cover the edging. That's really what I started out as my goal, and then I got carried away. And I wanted to cover the whole box because it was fun. And you know, I was already had this much glue mixed up and this much paper cut, so why not? So for the corner, I go up and over with a shorter piece of paper, and then I come around the corner with a longer piece of paper to cover the corner. Then you're gonna let it dry. And when I came back to it, I realized I made a mistake. Oopsie! I covered this area without attaching the lid first. So I had to go back, add a little extra piece of cardboard for support, and then I'm going to attach my hinge. Is this the right way to do it? I don't know. Is this the way I did it? Heck yeah. So again, with the glue gun on low heat, I am going to put some glue where I want the hinges to go, and then I'm going to cram them in there. You know, like when your clothes just don't fit right, but it's what you want to wear. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Making it fit. And there you go. It works. Yeah. Look at that flip top lid. Huh? So, one more thing I did wrong. Whoopsie. I glued this little buddy's head on backwards. You can catch the replay of how we created with our mystery mail packages on our Facebook business pages.